Hey everybody, I'm just waiting for a few platforms to rock on into the others. For those who can see me, thank you for your patience. It is appreciated. What's the line I'm looking? Your viewing is important to us. Your patience is appreciated. I'm waiting for one more. And there we go. Hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today, we're doing some power tool work, we are. I want to get my chat boards up. Just God, I do that. Dearie me. Now, as I was saying, we're doing some power tool work. Nah, here's a bit of power tool humour for you. Many moons ago, I used to work main drag in my town. Power tool was the term we used. Someone who was particularly good. Um, Now, the reason we need to try out the power tool on the Lanc, I lost these, and I'll identify which one. And we're going to make utilizing the power tool. That is the plan. Along the way today, we will also make a wing panel for the Tempest. Probably look at getting them all nice and pretty. Yeah, what should I call it? On the wing. Boom. It's just that easy. All right, foist things foist, as always. Oh yeah. Now. It's a marvelous day to drink coffee. It's a marvelous day. Now. Better angle on that one. Right, here's our link. Now I can answer part of my question quite easily. Moment. Where is the assembly instructions? I put them. I know where I put them. Give me a moment, guys. I reckon. I did a tidy up of my desk. Naturally, there they are. There they are. Yeah. As you do, you start putting things in places where they're not meant to go. Well, not where they're not meant to go, but where you didn't have them before. And you can find them. It's like that thing where you got a huge mess, but you know everything is mess. Now, I reckon these ones probably go in the middle. Absolutely correct, big boy. Now this I can see is going to need a bit of set. Might as well get a bit of that happening. Have a look at something first. But I don't think it's correct. Paste that line. sure. Because once they're glued in, they're glued in. And you don't want to be making a unfortunate discovery of that junk to do, peeps. Tweezers. Just kidding. Disappearing. There's another way to find and identify. Print it out. Okay. So it does sit just a little bit back. That is, shouldn't be in a line. That's fine. Do a bit of putting. Question. That's it. Does it? Making sure that the flushing things, that'll make it. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to give it a bit of a sand. Maybe not. That's good. Okay, that's that one. We have successfully identified, I believe, which one is which. I'll just tell you straight away that's going to, just because there's a wing there. Now, I'm sure this one's pretty potty. A bit of a probably by the looks of it, my best option I should be getting. A bit of filing and sanding would be a good idea on all of it, I think. Then we'll glue them in. Now, before we do that, I'm pretty confident. I do need to definitely one pretty be able to go. All right. So I won't need this one. I'll need the other thing here. This is the one we're going to be hitting with the power saw. We're going to do all our power sanding or power sawing in the one go, because then I can undo it. No point in sanding, doing a whole stack of work, doing whole. You understand my methodology. Now, files. Just dropped something. Actually, that's not what it should be. That's also not. You can't see what I'm waffling about, guys. It's part of the. Well, it's actually part of the Typhoon. Could be useful when it comes to making certain elements of the Tempest. Now, files. My mum used to do miniatures. Not physically. underneath his side. Well, good to go. Good soon. Or am I incorrect in my assessment? Yawning gap. Question. Bloody that. That needs to come up, doesn't it? Problem is exactly what. Dear. However, it's not necessarily going to stop us from completing the task. What I'm going to do is click that. Those. Now I know that the one I've got to do is for here. Basically, I'm going to put that back on. Pretty obvious. So just going to begin. Right. Alright. That's it. Pretty easy. This engine's been a bit of a bitch a few times. What I'll do, look, first we'll put our file away. At least we've identified which engine it is, and thus we can address that. Cut that off as one of those moments going great with a strong hand. Less than ideal, of course, but do what you gotta do. Be what you want to do. I guess that is falls in the same category. Not exactly the right up to the bottom of the wing. Okay. That dry. Bit annoying, but we'll let that dry. Now, it was the right wing. This one, to be precise, area we need. Perhaps use ref. Not that one. Oh, this one. Some sort of like. Yep. This is going to be pretty straightforward. Bam. I'll be doing some sanding to address this, but if you use that line there, probably at there. Yep. Back. Now, it's going to take a fair bit more than that. Purely because it's easier to file in. Take huge, quite a remarkable amount off and try. Now, so that's it there. That's the bit we're going to hit. While we're at it, here is our might want to just have a re-check. It's always a good idea to check what's the line. Measure twice, cut once. If you have to measure a third time, that's fine too. Yeah, I'm good. All right. Right. Now, nitty gritty time. This is one of the few times where being blind is a bit as helpful because it means I come with my own glasses. And rather than having to put on actual craft making ones. Get one of these to wipe dust off. Now, where I want to go. straighter, I prefer to keep that down there. Clamp it there, sort of. See how far our clamps can reach. Ideally, I want that sort of like straight at me. There, sort of an angle. Just going to hold that very steadily. Hold that there. Need two hands on. That's still pretty steady. All right. Hey. Yes. This is a. What's that panel's that or wing is actually off of a Hawker Typhoon. I'm taking a panel out of it to these. Okay. I'm creating gun bays for the Hawker Tempest here. What I'm doing is that was actually my first attempt with a power tool, and I got a bit overzealous and I've taken too much of the panel out. So I've got to get a panel. I'm going to go bing, bing. I'm taking that out of here. I lost part of my Lancaster. Nice one. So I'm going to take that little portion there out of this. This is from a kit that I had years ago. Never thought it'd come in handy, but there you go. Yes, they're both World War II. This will be a Hawker Tempest, Avro Lancaster. My World War II is my special thing. Pretty much all my aircraft are World War II. Part of that's because I grew up hearing about them as a kid. My family lived just outside of London during the Second World War, so I heard all about it. Ah, min pins. Now, Justin and min pins. I'm talking to one person on YouTube and another on Twitch. So if I sound like I'm making abstract comments, not so. Trust me. Anyway, so I'm about to do my surgery. So I need to give us a brief moment, gentlemen, whilst I plug in the power tool. Then we're going to get down to business. Yes, we are. Righty, I tell you. Now, oh, almost broke the sound barrier. Now, all right. So we are good to go. An ME262, not yet. No use of that word yet. I do have one in my stash. One flown by Weissenberger. So yeah, that's on the it's on the to-do list. Might need a slightly different camera angle here. There we go. Because here's what I'm. There we go. I think you can see a bit better what I'm trying to do here. There we go. Probably a better angle, even. Glasses on. Oh Jesus! Hello, last wore these glasses when I went, or took these glasses fishing. All sorts of shit on the lenses. Whilst I have glasses, I actually don't wear them that often. Alright. Oh, no, slower, slower. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice one. Um, now, glasses off for a moment. Might as well. Oh, do I want it to finish off the hole, or do I want to give that a bit of a tidy? I want to give that a bit of a tidy. Just up a little. Again, further in. Now, not too bad. Too bad. Back under the clamp. Now, ooh, I think we're good. In terms of, I haven't damaged the area that that I want. It's always a good thing. I'm sure you'd agree. Now, right back to there. Glasses, Rob. Now, what are you doing? Um, all right. Ooh. And, ha ha! Now, yeah, with a bit of sanding, that fix our problems, believe it or not. I will illustrate how directly. In fact, it's going to require a lot of tidying up. In fact, give me a moment. Hang on. Why don't I just do the bit on the Lancaster, then I can put the power tool away, and everything's safe. I should actually show some considerations to safety when it comes to power tools. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now, that's that you've done. Boom. Well, hopefully, boom. Now, this one. Again, shouldn't be too hard. Unfortunately, I do actually have two clamps, if I require them. Cross there, I think. Now, yeah, min pins, I lost a part of my lank. Inconvenient at best, I'm sure you'll agree, but this is an actual Revel kit that I had from 20 years ago. was never going to build it, but for some reason I kept the parts. Turns out that it's a good thing I did. Yeah. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. There's a blast from the past. Here's Johnny. Why isn't it? There we go. I don't want you there. I want you more there. That's going to get in the way. I can't do it from that angle. There we go. Beautiful. And and boom. And that is almost a perfect replacement part. Fantastic. I'm actually pretty chipper with that. Now, I should put my power tool away. And by power tool, I'm not talking about my male appendage. Now, shall take my glasses off. Wow. Now, yeah, with a bit of sanding, I reckon that'll all be good. And at worst, we'll need a bit of putty. Plug tool. That's going to make it a whole snack safer straight away. Don't worry about turning off the extension cord later. I should probably put the whole thing away properly. Just give me a moment. I've got to. They put a thing. There's the screw. And then we can get down to sanding things down to make sure they fit properly. Now, in the case of the lank bit, I may, make use of that magical word, may need to use a bit of putty. That's fine. There we go. Right, now I can put that away properly and thus obey all the different health and safety guidelines that was industrial work sites. Yeah. All right, so that's our power tool work done for today. Pretty happy about. Now, let's see how well it's going to go. I'll show you what the whole point of that was very shortly. I believe Minpins knows what the point was, but you might not, Justin. So, done. Oh, I feel I've gone a bit too hard to tell. We'll see. Anyway, first things first. Now, where did I? Oh, Rob. That's sensible of me. Now, this panel, just carved out, you do a bit of sanding on, will, all it's done, just slightly better camera, and we'll move the light up to here. Okay, it's a bit too long, I can see that straight away. That go eventually about, I'll probably actually take it from that end into there, thus creating that rather than the big hole we currently have. Some of this, there's the, you can see exactly where we got to go. Not that hard. I can do a big trim straight away. Right there pretty much. Then you just sand it down and put it in. That's what that was all about. Now, as for this, sand straight away. All right. Now this, the one, ultimately goes. Happy if it was a bit too big, which is a lot too big, and that's fine. But it's gonna go. To there. Now, I will probably. I'll get some measurements, but I'd suggest I could probably even have done this right now. I'll take that cleanly off. As far as our width goes, it's not too ugly. So, and as far as depth, it's not too bad. So I can see exactly where I've got to go with it. What I might even consider doing, oh, dearie me, more power tool action. I can see that line there is where I've got to go to now. I might get one of the grinders out and just grind that down. Might be quicker or easier. May also be a bit more messy, so I have to think about that. But that's our objectives with that achieved. Happy about that. And it all looks like it'll happen. Now my first objective, after all of that, is actually while I'm here, give me a moment. One. Burn, yeah. Two. It's the one. Outside. Finally. In a moment. Rummage. Oh, really? Where's the third one? For fuck's sake. Now I'm getting grumpy. I had 3 of these. Made the up. Hang on. No. Really? Now life's just fucking with me. If this keeps up, I'll just get onto the Tempest because I'm not in the mood to go search and destroy for fucking. Ah, found you. Bitch of a thing. Bitch of a thing. Now we got that out the way. Alright. Now. I also glued that not too long ago. That should be more nice. What did I tell you? Really? First I should get you. It's pretty horrible. This is yawning gap. That's all. That's horrible. Straight out horrible. That is. And much higher. Probably better set that down. Best I can do about there. Tilt that. Okay. I'll have to do it. It's not ideal. Can fix the gaps. That's easy. Better though, because that brings that down to the same height as the. Other way that would. That was. No, I think it's just a prick of a thing. Should fit into there, but look where it goes to. I mean, really now? Rubbing. Now my other option. Is to glue that on. Remove that again. Then glue that into position based on that. It would seem to be probably the most sensible option. Does, however, run the risk. Remove that. These. Oh, that's how they come. I'm seeing the. Okay. That's how they do them. I don't really know why, to be honest. I don't think it's a great way to do it. I don't see why you would, but they do. And if I put that there, I'm going to use that as my guide. Next time I put that on, we can therefore get these other ones in place. Bothering me. Okay. There's Aaron. Surely it's on the other side. What's it is? Sure, no, no, good. Isn't that? Yeah, problem. Ah, right. That will thoroughly circumstance. It's going to be leaving a gap. But he exists for a reason. Not a lot of bloody Italy. All right. Yeah, I am going to put that in first. Executive decision made there. Um, these at least fitted quite nicely. They're on the correct ones. Boom. Look at that. That's quite swish. Happy with that. Boom. Friendly. Why is things such a pain in the ass? We'll cross that bridge later, kids. And all the people min pins. But boys, we'll get these in. Then while they're drying, I'm going to get stuck into creating that little panel right there. And depending on how long that takes, we'll see about doing one for the wing here. Hoist. Glue. Tweezers. Nice. Deal is with it. Anyway. That's probably going to put a little bit putty there as well, but that's fine. Here it's going to be a bit chunky for a punky, but hey, what's a man to do? And finally, on, and then as I said, we'll get onto the Tempest. Oops. Nice. All right. Now, most of that I'm pretty chipper with. As far as the panels don't raise up too heavily, they sit nicely. That's going to be a pain in the ass with that engine. We will sort that. All will be well. Bit annoying. Now, while those panels are drying, yeah, look, man, I gotta say, as an opinion, well, first, yeah, I don't know why they did that either. They, as a, you wouldn't need to do, why wouldn't you just do the old tried and tested? You could either go right the way out. I can understand why they've got those engine bays separate, in as much as, because there's your wheelbase underneath. So I can see the point of that. No issue there. But when it comes to that, that's just a portion of the wing. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Yeah, I'm with you, man. However they have chosen to. Look, I could understand it if it was also a thing of you can have them open and lo and behold, there's your Merlin engine. Boom, so there for that. Doesn't happen. So it's a wee bit annoying. Actually, while I think too, here's something I wouldn't mind getting onto. And it is, give me a moment, just while I think too, getting this one in position. Now this blocks with a corresponding bar on the other side. Snug as all hell. So to that end, you're going to file that down a bit, slide in sweetly. Yeah. To that end. File. Depending on how long all of that takes, as far as the filing, that actually shouldn't take too long. Will affect a few other bits as to what we do today. But we are overall making fairly sound progress. There. All I'm really doing is yeah. There we go. Yeah, once I've gotten all the paint off, that of its own would make it a very much small bit. But I'll probably need to get a lot more off before I can realistically get it in nice and push it to the quiet. Let's see how that fits this time. Not quite. Get in there. That's probably the area, or one of the areas I need to do most, is just straight vertical, straight in sort of thing. Oh, yeah, type that actually is. I think it's a bit too long as well. Didn't go all the way in. Rest is higher up here. All right. Sweet, sweet and petite. And I think it's as good as it's going to get. That should come pretty good actually. In terms of it is a tight fit, and that's fine. But it does go in fairly smoothly. Now this. Again. Right. This almost doesn't need glue, but of course we will utilise some because, well, once I got that done, make myself coffee. Well, get a bit of a covered by paint anyway, so you should be non-existent. I think it has all its wings, if not all its engine. Something I'm a bit concerned. Alright. So, that's where we are with the lake. Now I'll need to put that engine back on, and indeed I knocked off one of the ailerons, whatever they're called. I know what I mean. Foist, mind you, it is starting to come along. I shouldn't be too upset about the odd panel here or there out of line, as much as I'm pretty confident that that was pretty a fairly common occurrence. Bit better than what it is. Yeah, we'll let that do its thing for a bit. All right. Now, next objective involves this piece. Yeah. Yeah. Panel on. There we go. All I've actually got to do, get that the correct way. Right. Now, with that joyous discovery, feeling a bit satisfied about some of the outcomes of today, actually, in the final analysis. I mean, the power tool worked went quite well. Alrighty. And get that sanded down to the right size and all the rest. I can put it in. Hey. Hey. That'll actually get us that'll be a big step in the overall surgery thing. Anyway, I'm going to go get myself a coffee. I'll be back in a minute. All right, gents, I have returned. Now, what is the time currently? 11:45. Keep a bit of an eye, as I said. Now, first things first. So, now, peace. That way. First objective opinion is I'm going to need to zoom you right in for this to see. Maybe even closer. Okay, good. There you go. This line here, panel line that I want to go to. What I need to do, file that down, even that up. That's our first objective. Now that shouldn't actually necessarily take that long. Yeah, wise to truncate a file in a manner parallel to that line. Gotta say, past couple of days I've come a real appreciation for these. These will hold better than mine. Sad but true. At least as far as the intents. I think they'll hold better. I can hold these better anyway. I want to see what I think. That bit out. You know what? I know what the problem is. All right. Mouthful of coffee. No point in having gotten the coffee if I'm not going to have the coffee. Oh, yeah. There we go. That. Yeah. Alrighty. What I might do is grab a crappy brush. It's a bit of a dusting. Do shit off. Grab a bit. Like, don't know if you guys have ever dug up fossils. Or anything of that ilk. But you do a bit and then because of the dusty shading. Get a brush. Let me get my goggles out for a close look on this. All right. Now we're good. Now, ah, my small sprue cutters, I think, will require. What we've got here, I'll show you. See if I can put this back. Yeah, there's a little disadvantageous. So yeah. Oh, that bit on the side. Anyway, it's all starting to happen, peeps. This might look as boring as batshit to you, but to me, this is very exciting. um, let's get that nice and flat. Oh, flat indeed. Now, this side. Reckon that done, glued into position. Call that stream done. Very productive one it will have been too. Now, this means that I am probably not going to. We've got the flat line. Oh, I think. Well, I need. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Oh, kids, that is straight out pretty. Dead fucking. Certainly to me, anyway. Now I've got to tidy up this diagonal here, and then we've got to pick our angle. But look how nice and straight the bottom part is. That is crisp. That's what we want. Yeah, baby. Baby. Now, Next. Now there's a fucking oh. Now there's a little more there. Do I want to do? Based on previous gushings, it wasn't possible to improve. Although I think that's at a point where it's not really relevant. Might just check that. If that is the case, I'm tidying up something I don't need to tidy up. Little bit of party block. That's fine. There's very small bits and pieces here that need to be tidied up. I get that done. Oh, and all the people in pins. This will go into position very sweetly. I do need to do a bit of a tidy up there. This is goggle time. I think we need to do a bit more. Yeah. All right. Already, just by doing that, I've created a much sharper angle at the end here. How sharp is that? Almost correct. Almost correct. Oh, crack in the neck time, I tell you. Yeah. Let's see how that looks, shall we? Wow. I reckon. Look at that, kid. Boom. Is that right? Right. Now, the next bit I can actually be a bit ruthless with. Why don't Joe just mark that and then trim it. Oh, a little much, but that's easy to fix. I've got to put a little bar across there anyway. That's a piece of piss. Put that in. That's a good patch up. Boom. Like I said, there's that little tiny area there, but as I've got to put a bar there, I'll just extend the bar. Next, we just glue it in. Um, and probably don't need a lot, but then I'm going to need to put some putty on. I wouldn't do the putty. Go ahead. I'm going to use blue tack to hold the ammunition racks in position. Gluing. I'll do something with where I'm going to put the putty in. Now, this gets things to a rather exciting point on the. Boom. Boom. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, baby. Well happy with that outcome. That's cool. Happy with that. All right. And with that happy finish, I'm very happy with that. I really am. It's come up quite nicely. Um, and what that means is that when we finish the ammunition racks, get them into position, we can just continue the Tempest build as we would almost any other. Mission will be accomplished. Be able to have our Tempest with ammunition racks as we do with our Typhoon. I'm pretty chipper about that. Oh yeah. Bom, bom. All right. As I said, on that cheerful note, I'm winding up the stream. Alrighty. Well, that was productive. Now, what we might do, or what I might do, is a few things. So as I'm not doing more filing and putting stuff on, I might get that Lancaster part done off camera today and get that engine repositioned. That way the Lanc will be ready for more work tomorrow. Tomorrow I might actually finish the Halifax because I still haven't. A couple of little bits I need to do. It won't take me long. So I might as well, hey. One of them is to put aerial wire on. I do the sprue stretching beforehand, as in tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever. You can put that on as well, and that'll be done. Boom. Now, as I said, that's me done. Thank you for watching. Yeah, what's my usual spiel? That's my usual spiel. First time viewers, time for the magic button. Follow, like, subscribe. You know you're wanting. If you wish to track me down on other platforms, I am Rob the Builder on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Discord, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. Again, magic words are not Shazam. They're not abracadabra or open fucking sesame. They're follow, like, subscribe. Do it. Do it! Anyway, now that I've finished with that little outburst, I'll be back tomorrow. And I'm thinking it'll be a big session on the 4-engine heavies. And that will be same kit time, same kit channel. And I will catch you then, people. Thank you. See you later.